Dear students, today we will know about exponential and logarithmic function. What are these functions and how we differentiate? First of all, exponential function. Exponential function fx is equals to a raised to x or y is equals to a raised to x is called exponential function, where the value of a is greater than 0 and a is not equals to 1. This function is called exponential function. The value of a greater than 0 but a is not equals to 1. Domain of this function is any real number. Domain is R or 0 to infinity. Its range is domain is R. R means minus infinity to infinity. Its range is 0 to infinity. The value of this function is always greater than equals to 0. If you take any value of x, you will get always answer 0 to infinity. When we draw graph of this function, point 0,1 is always on the graph. Point 0,1 always on the graph. The value of a is greater than 0 and a is not equals to 1. So y is equals to a raised to x, y is equals to 2 raised to x, y is equals to 3 raised to x, y is equals to 4 raised to x, y is equals to 10 raised to x. All these are exponential function. Y is equals to e raised to x. Y is equals to 10 raised to x. Y is equals to 10 raised to x is called common exponential function. And y is equals to e raised to x is called natural exponential function. You also know that e is an exponential function and the value of e is irrational number also. If you put x equal to 0 here, you will get e raised to 0. E raised to 0 is 1. If you put x equal to 1, the value of y is equals to e. E is called exponential number, exponential number, and the value of e is between 2.71 and 2.8. E is irrational number also. E is an irrational number, and if we find e raised to x, the expansion is 1 plus x upon factorial 1 plus x square upon factorial 2 plus x cube upon factorial 3 plus x raised to 4 upon factorial 4 up to x raised to n upon n factorial and so on. This is the expansion of e raised to x. When put x equal to 1, we will get value of e. E is 1 plus 1 upon 1 factorial plus 1 upon 2 factorial plus 1 upon 3 factorial and so on. It is an irrational number. Its value is approximate 2.71. Approximate. So this is called natural exponential number and this is called common exponential number. Then we have logarithmic function. Exponential and logarithm are related to each other. Y is equals to log x to the base a is called logarithmic function. And logarithmic function we can change the value of logarithmic function to exponential function. If we convert this function into exponential, we will get a raised to y is equals to x. In this function, x is always greater than 0. X is greater than 0. Domain of this function is 0 to infinity. And range of logarithm function is r minus infinity to infinity. log x की वैल्यू पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव कुछ भी हो सकती है, बट x जो है वो पॉजिटिव होगा, ग्रेटर देन 0 होगा. तो डोमेन इसकी 0 टू इंफिनिटी है, रेंज है माइनस इंफिनिटी टू इंफिनिटी, रियल नंबर. तो logarithm function and exponential function are connected to each other. We can change. If we have y is equals to log 10x, then we can write 10 raised to y is equals to x. Then we have some properties of log also. Some properties of logarithmic function. First is log any base a m into n. In the multiplication form we can write log m plus log n. To any base. Second, log base a m upon n. In division it converted to subtraction, log m minus log n to the base a. Third, log a m raised to n. If power is there, so power will come first, n log m to the base a. Fourth, log, if we have a and this is also a, base and number is same, then the value is 1. Fifth, log a raised to m, value is m. The next is log base e raised to x is x. Log ex is x. By this property, then we can change base also. Log a m. If you want to change base, we can write log b m upon log b a. So in this way we can change base also. Eighth property, e raised to log x is also x. E raised to log x is also given x. If no base is given, base considered as e is called natural base and 10 is called common base. E is called natural base. If no base is given, we will consider it as natural base. Then we have differentiation of exponential function, that you already know. Differentiation of e raised to x is remain e raised to x. Differentiation of a raised to x is a raised to x log a. Differentiation of log x to the base e is 1 upon x. If we have differentiation of log with different other base a, then you have to change base first. Differentiation of log ex upon log ea. Log ea is constant and log x is 1 upon x. तो अगर बेस a के अलावा कुछ और है तो पहले उसका बेस को e बदलना है, फिर डिफरेंशिएट करना है. तो ये फॉर्मूला है डिफरेंशिएशन ऑफ एक्सपोनेंशियल एंड लॉगरिथमिक फंक्शंस के लिए. अब इस पर बेस कुछ क्वेश्चंस कर सकते हैं हम. एक्सरसाइज 5.4 is based on these formulas. Question number 2, y is equals to e raised to sin inverse x. Y is equals to e raised to sin inverse x. Question number 2. Exercise 5.4. So differentiation of y is dy by dx, and first of all e raised to sin inverse x, here to apply e raised to x here. Differentiation of e raised to sin inverse x is e raised to sin inverse x. First we apply formula of e raised to x and then sin inverse x 1 upon root 1 minus x square. So in this way you can differentiate. Question number 5. Log cos ex, y is equals to log cos e raised to x. Y is equals to log cos ex देन dy by dx, फर्स्ट log का होगा 1 अपॉन cos ex, देन cos का होगा sin e raised to x माइनस ऑल्सो, एंड e raised to x का होगा e raised to x by chain rule. First differentiation of log 1 upon x, 1 upon cos e raised to x, फिर cos का होगा माइनस sin e raised to x, और e raised to x का हो जाएगा e raised to x. dy by dx is equals to minus 10 e raised to x into e raised to x. Then question number 7. Y is equals to root e root x. Y is equals to root e root x. So dy by dx is equals to 1 upon 2 root x. पहले डिफरेंशिएशन होगा रूट x का 1 अपॉन 2 रूट x, फिर होगा e रूट x का, e रेज टू रूट x का होगा e रेज टू रूट x, एंड रूट x का होगा फिर 1 अपॉन 2 रूट x. अगेन जैसे फर्स्ट वी हैव रूट e रूट x, तो पहले स्क्वायर रूट फंक्शन का करेंगे 1 अपॉन 2 रूट x, फिर e रूट x का करेंगे e रूट x, और रूट x का हो जाएगा 1 अपॉन 2 रूट x. तो बिल्कुल आसान क्वेश्चंस हैं. क्वेश्चन नंबर 10, cos log x plus e raised to x. Y is equals to cos log x plus e raised to x. dy by dx. First you differentiate with the formula of cos x. Cos x का क्या होगा? माइनस sin log x प्लस e raised to x. ये तो हुआ cos x का, इंटू log x का होगा 1 अपॉन x प्लस e raised to x. cos का होगा माइनस sin log x प्लस e raised to x, देन log x प्लस e raised to x का हो जाएगा 1 अपॉन x प्लस e raised to x, और ये हो जाएगा माइनस sin log x प्लस e raised to x इंटू 1 प्लस x ex अपॉन x. तो इस तरह से आप डिफरेंशिएट कर सकते हैं एक्सपोनेंशियल फंक्शंस को और लॉगरिथमिक फंक्शंस को. कल हम करेंगे कुछ और लॉगरिथमिक फंक्शंस का डिफरेंशिएशन जो थोड़ा सी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड फॉर्म में होंगे. तब तक के लिए गुड बाय.